All right, folks, this is your host, Mike Pugh of the Virtual Intel channel, and you're tuning into a Facebook video. Now, I haven't made a Facebook video in years. I'm not even sure if I've made it somewhat within this year or last year or the year before that. Actually, I didn't make any videos this year, so this is my very first video this year. But check this out. For a Facebook video, this is going to be a one of a kind. I don't know if anyone else has made any videos about this, but I just noticed that you have the ability to monetize your regular Facebook profile. Now, this is not a business profile. This is just regular Facebook. So I was like, what in the world? As you can see, it says turn on professional mode. I don't know if anybody else knows about it or heard about it. It doesn't look like everybody can do it, because it says you can get paid for your content if you're eligible. Unlock monetization tools to earn money by creating new content. So this leaves some food for thought, I believe, because not everybody is going to either be willing to do it or fits the eligibility requirements. So this is what I'm assuming is a thing that's going to end up happening, where people get this option to turn on the professional mode and then they find out that they're not eligible. So it's one of those things, just like anything out here online. If you become a content creator and you definitely have reached certain levels that they require you to have attained in terms of having followers or friends or subscribers or whatever the case is on any social platform, then you're allowed basically to monetize your content pretty much. So what I'm gonna do here, besides reading the rest of this stuff, I'm gonna hit learn more just to see what it has to showcase. And it says introducing professional mode. We've unlocked more ways to reach people and earn money on Facebook from Meta. So we all know that Facebook changed its name a while back to Meta. So this is probably something that they're starting to test and play around with. I know recently they started to charge on Instagram for verified accounts or something like that. I recently heard about that. So I'm pretty sure, or maybe Facebook is doing it as well, but I'm pretty sure this is a taste test into the future of what Meta is going to be, which is delving into the metaverse, pretty much an uncharted platform where people can utilize, different online tools, but in more of like a VR type of version. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to be, but I think that's where they're going for. So it says you can get paid for your content. You'll be able to set up a payout account to start earning money on Facebook from Meta. So basically in Meta, because the term Facebook is pretty much going to be going away, I believe, in the future. I'm not sure about that 100%, but it looks like that. Then it says more people can follow you. So it opens up your main feed, your main Facebook timeline to the public if you choose to go further. And you can still communicate with friends, more like privately, but it does allow you to send your posts that you choose to send to the public. And that means it goes to the whole public of 1 billion plus or 2 billion plus Facebook members around the planet. So I don't know exactly how they're going to share your content. It's probably going to be drip by drop and based on your reach, your overall reach currently at the moment in time before you chose to go for turning it on, and if you're eligible. Now, I believe that I may be eligible. I'm not sure why or how. It could be based on my number of followers / friends that I have on Facebook and my posts and what's been well received or receptive in terms of the communications, in terms of people communicating back and forth with my posts, likes, etc. Whatever stats that I have probably prompted the Facebook team to offer this to my profile. I'm not sure. So it says if people can't follow your public updates today, This setting will change so that anyone on Facebook can follow your public updates. There's no limit to how many followers you can have. You see that? So this is a follower thing. So they're trying to up the ante on your followers. I don't know about your friends, but definitely allowing people to follow you outside of your friends and family network that you already have. So be prepared if you choose to go this route to get basically strangers to follow you. And you're going to have tons of strangers on your profile following you if you choose this route. And that's something that, some people may not want. So maybe they'll opt out and not choose to turn this on. But me personally, I don't share anything of my personal kind on my profile on Facebook. I never really have. I mean, I've shared some basic, simple stuff in my life, but nothing really private. I try to keep everything private off of the internet and off of the online world. And that's what I recommend for everybody else. I mean, whenever you choose to send out private information, it's always going to be up for grabs if you send it out online or offline. So that's up to you what you choose to do, but I'm not into that. So here goes another thing. It says you control who sees what you share. So that goes along the lines of what I just talked about. It says you choose when you share it publicly or privately to friends. Anything you shared privately in the past is only visible to the people you shared it with. So keep that in mind. That's something that Facebook is going to lock down. All your private stuff is going to be shared only to the people that are tied to your private profile and in the past, basically. But if you choose to share something to the public by allowing it to become public, it's going to go out to the public followers. And that's basically what it is. And then it says you keep your friends, and also not just followers, to random people who may choose to see your posts and follow it. Then it says you keep your friends. You can go to profile settings to view and change who can send you a friend request. So, basically Facebook works the same way for those who choose to turn this on. The only difference is that when you send out a post, you choose to send it to public or not. So it's up to you how you choose to designate your posts, and I'm pretty sure they're going to allow you to set things up automatically, so you can set it by default, and that's based on how you choose. It's up to you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it on. But before I turn it on, you always have to read the fine print. This is really crucial and very critical when it comes to being a content creator out here online. No matter what platform it is, it could be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Flip-Flop, TikTok, PikPok, whatever they want to create out here. Pretty much you're going to try to look for anything that says terms of use. And over here it says commercial terms. So you can turn off professional mode anytime by selecting turn on, and that turns it off once it is shut on. You agree to Meta's commercial terms. So you're going to click that link. So I'm going to right click it so I don't mess up whatever's going on this page. And I'm going to open in a new tab. And from here, I get to read all the juicy details, which gives me the do's and don'ts and what's going to go on based on my usage in a commercial way. So when I choose to post anything that is commercially acceptable, in terms of the commercial terms, so to speak, then it will show up on my posts and or for approval or not. So if I post something that's not approved for commercial use, I'm probably going to get my content flagged 9 times out of 10. So you have to keep in mind about these rules and terms. And it's kind of like how YouTube has the copyright laws. This is basically dealing with copyright. So if you have stuff that you don't have all the rights to, you don't have the copyright to, the intellectual property rights to, 9 times out of 10, you are going to be filtered out and your content will get flagged, and they may shut down your ability to earn money on Facebook as a content creator. So try to keep in mind, you learn about the copyright laws and learn about what commercial use is and how to protect yourself so that you don't post stuff that isn't in violation of the rules and the laws that apply. So you may want to consult with your lawyer or attorney when it comes to this stuff, because that's what it's all about in terms of content creating. You want to basically post things that you have the right to post, and don't get it in trouble. Don't like post things that are not something that you should be posting. A good example would be, say you saw a movie or you saw some sort of art or photo somewhere and you just decided, oh, I want to post it on Facebook. Well, if you have this thing set up where you're posting as a professional and you turn this on and you try to post someone else's content where they have the rights to it and you don't, you haven't asked them, you haven't got any permission. Say you didn't get permission and get a license in writing that tells you that you're permitted to post it for commercial use. Well, you 9 times out of 10 will get it flagged and get it filtered out, and you won't be able to earn anything. And over time, like I said, they'll shut down this permanently, and they may even shut down your Facebook account for multiple violations, or maybe even one violation. I'm not sure. But this is basically a real important, truly important part of what you want to learn before you get too deep into this whole earning on Facebook. So other than that, that's that in a nutshell. Go read it in detail, commit it to memory if you have to, and definitely consult with a lawyer or attorney if you don't understand any of the terms that you chose to learn about, read about, and get into based on your research. So you got to do your own due diligence these days, and it's always been that way, but definitely online you got to be careful before you click buttons and you activate stuff like this, because you can get yourself into a bed of hot water, pretty much, so to speak, and it could, backfire on you. If your aim is to earn money, like it says, you can get paid for your content. It says your, see, the key word is your content. That means you. That means you came up with the content. Now, there's a thing out here known as AI, right? So I'm into this stuff like AI art. Right now I'm using this thing known as Playground. I'm using another thing known as PicFinder and another tool known as Leonardo.ai. Now these things are highly questionable in terms of whether or not you have the rights to it. So if you're not sure whether or not you have the rights and you're permitted to earn commercially from your art forms that you created using AI, I don't recommend you to post it on Facebook yet, or at any time if you're not sure. Whenever you're not sure, you want to go and dig and find the information that will free you up from having an issue. So you want to go and look wherever your site is that you're using, whatever tool, the app or whatever, and you want to find the information that literally tells you and gives you documentation that says that you're permitted to use it for commercial use. And once you're allowed to use that particular form of art that you chose to post, you have the licensing details, you have that in writing in documentation form, and you don't make sure you don't lose it, so to speak, then I would say you have a better chance at fighting any copyright issues in the future. If they choose to take you to court in the future, say you earned $1 million or more, or 500,000, or how many thousands of dollars you earned, or even $5 or $10, and you got taken to court, whatever value amount that you got off of that actual art piece that you chose to generate by AI art tool, whatever the case may be, make sure, if they take you to court, you bring that documentation with you, pretty much. So you have something to protect you. And make sure you talk to your lawyer and attorney to go over that documentation, just to double verify, to make sure that you're not misconstrued in terms of what you think it says, and you're fully protected before you go too far. And I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney. This is just advice, sound advice from things that I learned about on YouTube, and most definitely all across the social web, the monetized social platforms that I've been part of all these years. you basically want to do your own research mainly. And if you do have an attorney, a lawyer present and available, definitely let them know what you're getting into before you turn this button on. So other than that, there's a huge positive step into the right direction if you choose to do this, and you got everything else covered. You covered all your bases, basically. I'm gonna hit turn on because I definitely do all those things before I go too far. It says, welcome to professional mode. Explore all the ways you can use Google. Stop. All right, it's almost time for me to get ready for my day. But it says, welcome to professional mode. Explore all the ways you can use professional mode to make the most of your experience. So it seems like I have achieved a level that allows me to use it because it did not deny my access. So we're going to hit start exploring. And it says, congrats on becoming a creator. You can use this guide to get familiar with your new tools. So that is pretty dope. I'm now considered to be a creator on Facebook. Now, the funny thing is that I was a Facebook for Creators user, and I did sign up to Facebook for Creators. I don't think this is the same as Facebook for Creators. I think this is more like a evolution into using your actual Facebook profile as opposed to your Facebook business page. Because back in the day, they used to have this Facebook business pages that would be separate from your profile. I don't know why they made it that way, but to me, it was never something that I really cared to use all the time or ever. I only used it in the beginning when I was trying to promote it to basically let people know about it. But then after a while, I noticed I wasn't really using it. So this, I think, is much better, and they should have done this a long time ago. But hey, whatever the case is, they're doing it now. We can't cry over spilled milk in the digital sense. But now we have the ability to utilize our Facebook profiles and earn money, which is crazy. So same profile, new tools. Professional mode means your main profile has special tools to help you. And then it has all these different things like what I talked about. Grow your audience, build your presence without starting a new page. So you don't even have to start a new page. So that's what I was just saying. No more Facebook business pages, which is pretty dope. As a Facebook creator, you don't have to depend on that business page. So now you just go straight from your profile. Become a creator. Anyone can follow you and see your public content on your profile or in their feed. Your total number of followers is also visible. And as they said a little bit while back when I was talking about it, the followership is unlimited. So you can earn an unlimited supply of followers, which will gather you a huge following base. And then that's where you are able to earn. Just like Facebook. Just like YouTube, not Facebook. Sorry. But I think there's a lot of people who did achieve levels on the Facebook for Creators platform, and they were making a lot out of their business page because some people were able to monetize their videos, which they have video creators on Facebook, and they've been doing it for a while. But this is a whole nother level right here because a lot of those people, they have more followers on their main profile as well. So it says, get discovered, update your profile category in your about section so people can learn more about you. So it says, go to your profile, whatever. I already been on my profile for so many years, so I don't need to go to it. But I think they're going to lean towards how you can maximize your profile usage or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure. Then it says, create top content and get paid. You can earn money on your public content that performs well. You must meet our partner monetization monetization policies. So that's that. You can right click that one and check out your monetization policies, partner monetization policies, and get into the details and just dig in as much as you can, learn every little detail. That is the key to surviving in any platform. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying that and reiterating it every time I create these type of videos, but you want to know more. The more you know, the better. You don't want to know less, because this is dealing with how the monetization works. So here it says go to professional dashboard. You can always click and move, but like I said, doing the research helps you to become better and far more alert and knowledgeable on certain informations that you need to know. Go to professional dashboard. It says friend and followers. You can view followers. Insights. You can view insights. Ads. You can go to Ad Center. Safety and well-being. View moderation assist, and then give feedback. So they have all these different things. And then on the left side of the professional dashboard, they have overview, insights, home, your profile, post, audience. I knew something was coming up with Facebook because they started changing things a good amount from within 2022. I noticed, and a lot of the configurations of the UI has been changing drastically. So we got grow your audience, Ad Center, your tools, Inspiration Hub, events, moderation, fan engagement tools, payouts, professional mode guide, and then business help center. So all these things you can get into detail. So I'm probably going to create multiple videos covering this stuff as I go along, and most definitely once I choose to use it more and more, and if I'm able to earn anything from it, even a dime, I'm going to showcase every little step of the way for my viewers on Facebook, also on YouTube, and wherever that I choose to communicate with people, and that way they can learn about it as well if they haven't ventured into it. That's one of the things that I do on YouTube. I've been doing it for years. It's all about each one teach one. You learn something, you pass it on to someone else, and then they pass it on, and the domino effect will help to educate more and more people. And other than that, I'm going to end this session with a bang. I got to go, folks. Joy, love, and peace to all. Mike Pugh signing off. Thanks for watching my videos. Hopefully you can tune in next time to these type of videos for Facebook or whatever platforms that I choose to venture into. I'm going to be doing more AI stuff, and eventually I'm going to get back to 3D and animation. But for now, thanks a lot, and I'll see y'all people next time. Peace.